don't. Oh, now we're live.
Now we're live. Okay. I can't get any closer.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
In the words of Mrs. Doubtfire, hello. It's so live with Steph and Eileen and Shelly. Oh, that was well timed. That was well timed. Oh, this is what I need. Ooh. So, hi guys. We hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. It is so hot outside. I can't believe how hot it is. It's so hot, and it's really warm in here too. So we're gonna have some refreshments later on that we're gonna be talking about. As long as Tori gets here.
As long as Tori gets here. So
Tori.
She talked about coming in later because, as I said, no, it's at the beginning. So hopefully she'll be here.
We may have to do that at the end. We'll figure it out. So we have a special guest with us today, Miss Shelly.
Hello, everyone.
She is our Benartex rep, as well as, what else do you sell?
I have In the Beginning fabrics, Clothworks fabrics, Petite Textiles, Marcus Brothers, and who am I missing? P&B fabrics.
P&B fabrics.
As Benartex.
Yes, as well as Benartex.
And Benartex did the All Iowa Shop Hop fabric, as everyone has probably figured out by now. So this was designed by Amanda Murphy for the All Iowa Shop Hop. This is in stores, all the participating stores in Iowa. So get out there and get your fabric.
Yes, and we'll be digging into that much more here in a little bit. But
yep,
that's a beautiful, beautiful fabric that we have for Shop Hop this year. So let's go over a few things. We have our announcements, of course, that we're going to be doing. And of course, we're going to have our favorite things. And you know what? We have a live studio audience today, too.
Yay! Happy for them.
Oh, thank you. It's Miss Christine Hobbs with us today. So anyways, we're going to go over our favorite things, what's in the country register today, as well as we're going to go. And this is where I was talking about, you guys. If you saw any of my posts or my email, you guys get to be a Shop Hop owner tonight, okay? You guys get to see behind the scenes of what we have to go through, the pressure of deciding what fabrics need to be in our shop. You guys, literally, there's so much to look at, and then we have to sit there and whittle through what we need to have in our shop. We're thinking about you. We're thinking about what we already have in the shop. We are, like, it's just crazy. So today, you guys get to be that shop owner, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. So right now, do you want to do some announcements? What are you laughing at?
I was laughing at the fact that Christine's on here.
That's cheating.
She's in-house and online, because that's how awesome she is. That's great. So
yeah, we've got Rosie and Nancy listening already, so they're ready to be our extra people here.
Extra people.
So announcements. All Iowa Shop Hop. Our hours. We are open at 9 a.m. Whether you're whether you're a shop hopper or just a regular shopper, we are here at 9 a.m. 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday. Full time.
Guaranteed when Steph's opening up the shop that 9 a.m. will be when we open. When I open up the shop.
Today it was 8:45.
I'm just joking. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I was on the phone, but we had people coming in today at 8:45. I was like, oh, hello.
If we're here and y'all knock on the door or follow us in, just come on in.
Yeah.
We'll take care of you.
I've had people follow me in before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was that late. They were just that early.
They were just that early.
Because I think it was actually, I got here at 8:30. They were here at 8:30. We opened at 10 then.
So here's the deal. If you all come in before we actually open, you have to help us open up. Like
you're
vacuuming,
cleaning the bathroom, whatever needs to be done.
That's the deal.
That. And then if you come in, take a selfie at the shop, and I can get those selfie boards later on. We'll show you what they are, and take a selfie with that. Post it on your website or your
Facebook page, and tag It's So Tempting.
Yeah. We reviewed that this morning with our first group, and they took their picture, and then she tried to tag it. She wasn't sure that she tagged it, so she tagged it again.
So you guys, when you do that, you take your picture and you're posting on Facebook. There's a spot where you can do location or where you're at. You just type in It's So Tempting, and it'll pull us right up, and then you just plug us in there, and it'll say so-and-so at It's So Tempting. Super easy.
Perfect. Okay, and let's see. Marty and Me Club. That's this weekend. So Saturday, 2:30.
Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I got the kids ready. working there. I've been doing it at night because I can't really do it during the day because we're busy. So yes, we are ready to go. So
She's a rock star.
If you want to join us, come on in. We're gonna be going through that little sort of budget because I'm really not sure where we're gonna be doing this because we don't have a place to sit. So
We might do something like this.
yeah, but if it's on Saturday,
Good point. Oh, no, you know what I did? I did it at the cut counter last time,
Okay.
and I just moved everything out of the way.
we'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll let somebody, whoever's here with me, they'll just have to cut around us. Okay,
It'll be fine.
Tori's over here raising her hand going,
We'll make it work.
Anyway, so we are having Marty and Me this weekend, so make sure you remember to come on in. If you want to join us, you can still join in. You just give us a call or we'll get you all set up on the computer. We'll get you all set and you can join us. So other than that, country music night tonight.
Simply Maze. We were going to go. I bought 2 tickets, one for me, one for Steph, and then we were going to do Facebook Live. Then we had the opportunity to have Shelly with us. So that in our minds overrode that. So if y'all are at Simply Maze, the Country Fest, with her just down the block at the Sons of Norway.
We're with you in spirit.
Yes. Have a great time. Watch us later on. And obviously you're not watching us right now, so you aren't getting this message till later. And
how late are they there? Maybe we'll go later.
8:39. So maybe we'll show up later. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we still can.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Loaves and Fishes is our last one, and that we are collecting bags. We're collecting food. If you bring in food,
we got some tote bags today, didn't we? T-shirt tote bags.
We got T-shirts.
Oh,
we didn't get the bags. We got T-shirts. So we're just gonna
please make the T-shirts.
Well, maybe people will like come in and say, "Oh, I need to put something to practice on." So you can practice on these shirts.
Our charity club girls, if you're watching, we have projects for you now.
Hello. Fourth Saturday. That's iStash. Fourth Saturday. So anyway, we are collecting food. If you bring in food, we can give you a free fat quarter. And then other than that, the T-shirt totes, bring in. We prefer instead of T-shirts, we get the totes. But
if the T-shirt's all you can do, that's fine too. We'll take care of it.
We can go from there.
Yeah.
But we also are taking extra plastic bags that are running around your house. You know, preferably the T-shirt type bags.
Yeah, the ones you get from like Walmart or wherever else.
I don't want like a plastic Ziploc bag. That wouldn't necessarily be very helpful for us. But
unless Loaves and Fishes is giving out Chex Mix.
I don't think they are.
Okay.
They usually don't do pre-cooked things unless somebody.
Unless it's Denise's smoked Chex Mix, which I highly recommend.
In which case, you can bring the plastic bags and we'll send them home with Denise.
Denise, do you hear us? We want Chex Mix.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
We digress.
So, shall we go first on our favorite?
I think so.
Did you choose a favorite thing?
Well, the favorite thing in their shop would definitely be the shop hop fabric. I am on a perpetual shop hop with the job that I have, and this is the first year that I have sold the shop hop fabric, and so I have been in just about every store in Iowa, and so it's always fun when you walk into a shop and get to see all your stuff. I was in the Pella store the other day, and I walked in, and it was all my fabric. It was like a wall of all my companies. It was such a
Does that make you feel so cool?
And now it's like every shop I go in, and I get to see all the cool projects that everybody did with it. So you're all doing super cool stuff out there. And it's just really fun for me.
Yeah.
Have the shop hop and see all the shops and see all the projects. And I can't believe they came to this job.
I was gonna say,
awesome.
She's pretty amazing too. I have to brag on you because
I
think I owe her at least 5 margaritas.
Oh, I thought we were doing shots.
We can just do shots.
I mean, keto diet doesn't want any of that.
Okay. I owe her big time. Many times over because there's often I'll email her. I'm like, Shelly, blah, blah, blah. Can you help me find this? And she literally might take you a day. Sometimes.
I'm in a lot of shops.
Yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, this is the line. It was like from 5 years ago. And da 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 da. This is where you can find. And I'm like, okay.
It's called paying attention.
So she's really, really good, you guys.
It's nice to have her on our side.
Yes. She's usually like when I think of somebody's asking me for fabric, she's my go-to person.
So. All right. Lucky me. Again,
whether she wants it or
can't
not.
believe they paid me to do this job.
She's kind of stuck with me now, like with us. So
She was
sorry.
nice to us.
Well, if
once
you
we
keep
followed her
feeding
home.
me,
I do.
cilantro tacos. Oh, you guys.
I got her street tacos.
Story City has awesome tacos.
What do you call
With
it?
spice.
I don't even know. So when y'all come here for Shop Hop, there is a blue taco truck just kitty corner to us. And I don't know what its name is. I'm so sorry.
Blue taco truck.
Blue taco truck. I went and I got food for all of us tonight. And this is our Story City highlight, business highlight. I got street tacos. Steph, unfortunately, is allergic to cilantro. So she literally was on the other side of the shop while we were eating cilantro.
Well, fresh cilantro.
Bathing in it.
Bathing, like, oh. And
Yeah.
oh, they were. It was so good.
Trust me, if they could have been swimming, they would.
It was so good. So yeah, so we had a very yummy dinner tonight
Yeah.
with street tacos, and it was delicious. So I don't know
Cilantro salad.
I don't know what we're doing now. I'm stuck on food.
Okay.
You mean our next thing? You were doing your favorite thing.
Oh,
It's
so
your favorite thing.
Mine was the Shop Hop fabric because I
Now
was
it's your
seeing
turn.
all the cool stuff made with it.
yeah, it's very cool. It's so cool. So okay, my favorite thing. That was good. My favorite thing happens to be these really cool bracelets, which are actually rulers and they're very accurate.
Yeah, we checked them.
We checked them. So I'm going to have Steph. So they just come apart. These little metal pieces, they actually come all the way out. So if you needed to, you could remove that. So you lay it nice and flat. And they just look very cool. I'm kind of like, I love that kind of, I don't know, grunge or
it's a 19-inch
retro look where you have that bracelet on there. It just looks cool.
And it has both centimeters and inches.
It's metric system and
so 49 centimeters or 19 inches.
System. And it's just it's just really cool, you guys. Will I ever use it? I don't know.
You never know when you might be in a crisis and you need a ruler.
It makes me feel cool. So therefore I wear it. And my niece Tori over there's going like, oh my gosh. Actually,
I
no,
can't
she's
believe I'm
just
related
like,
to you people.
You're so silly. So anyways, that's my favorite thing. We have them in the shop. I think they're like $12 or something like that. They're rubber, silicone, some form of
Combination.
silicone-y type
I
thing.
think it's silicone.
Yeah.
It's
So,
mobile.
If you're allergic to silicone, maybe not the best thing for you. But anyways, that's my
but
favorite
if you aren't, then you can.
They're lovely. They're very pretty. And I've worn mine like every single day since we've gotten them. That's how much I love it.
Yeah. Well, I've been wearing it too. So I did try it just in case you want to know. You can wear it as a necklace. I was just being...
Your mother.
Maybe like a dog collar. I don't know. I just decided what the heck and see what I didn't have it tight and I didn't go around my neck twice like it does the rest of them.
All right, Steph, what's your favorite thing?
So this is why that was not my favorite thing. So I decided originally I was going to do just this notebook. And why would it be? Well, I've been having a lot of people come in off of Shop Hop and they have said, oh, I was trying to keep track of which shop did this and which shop did that. Hey, guess what? Got a notebook for you. You open it up, each shop gets a page, you write whatever you want about it, you turn to the next page.
You can use tabbies then.
Yeah, and you can put each tabbies. You can do it however you want, but this is a great, it's just lined notebook, pages. It's wonderful, it's very tough. I actually have one exactly like that. That's what I keep all my notes in for the shop. I can't beat it up, it's pretty solid. So, it's...
It can also be used as a self-defense device.
Or, in your case, a coaster. And then, to go with it, we just got these in.
What are you trying to say?
Mine is not alcoholic. We also just got these in. And those are the Quilty Password Keepers. So it's just a really cute book, but it's a place to keep all those passwords that you can never keep track of. And they're even done by alphabetic pages and things like that.
And this is a Bonnie K. Hunter Quilty Password Keeper. So, it's got to be good.
So not just any.
It's got to be good.
So this is $10.
Bonnie, call me. We'll work something out.
So there you go. Those are my favorite things for today.
Yay! All right, so let's be a shop owner for the day. So Shelly and
do
I.
you want to do the?
Well, actually,
She's here.
should we do the food? Yeah, I
She's
guess so
here.
because it's temperature sensitive. So
Temperature sensitive.
we are going to do from the country register, which we
Okay.
don't have the country register in front of us unless you pull it out from here.
Unless I pull it out. Well, here's a bowl.
Why don't you bring it over here and we'll do the bowl.
I've got this.
Yep, we got the country register. We're
You
good.
can wipe
Alright,
it through
that
the
was
bowl.
cute.
So today's country register, if y'all didn't know, it is National Lemonade Week. Okay, so Miss Tori and Steph made 2 different kinds of lemonade. We made a blueberry lemonade.
The one that's in the country register.
The one that's actually in the country register. So this is blueberry lemonade, non-alcoholic.
Filled a lot larger container. Tori was very smart and just put it in different containers to bring it up here.
And then
This is Tori's lemonade.
this is Tori's lemonade, which is
Lemon lime.
lemon lime. Which, oh, is this the one you made before? That was so yummy yum.
Mm-hmm.
So country register, guys, National Lemonade Week. We have blueberry lemonade and Miss Tori's special lemon lime lemonade.
So blueberry lemonade.
Oh, I guess we have
I'm still
2.
shaking there. Anyway,
That's why we have
so
the 2
that's
cups.
why we have 2 cups, so we can have one
All right,
of each.
Shelly, I'm going to pour you a little sip.
Oh,
Taste. We're going to take a little taste test.
Pepsi challenge.
Pessy. It's a Pessy. I guess I keep pouring.
Just keep going. You want to pass me your cup, Shelly, or do you want to pour it yourself?
I'll pass it to you.
Okay, so obviously this is the blueberry one. And there are fresh blueberries in this, and actually it's fresh lemon juice too. Tori does, well, okay. No, it goes through the blender. So, and actually Tori was tasting it last night. She goes, oh, it's hot. Well, when it goes in the blender, things warm up. So we had to, what you do is you mix it with a cup of water and then 3 cups of blueberries and then the lemon and
You said you use fresh blueberries, not frozen.
fresh blueberries. Yep. So if you go to Sam's Club, the really big, it's exactly 3 cups. The big thing at Sam's Club. The one big plastic container. Thank you for the words. Anyway, you put that in there with, they use Truvia as a sweetener in that one.
Thank you.
I believe Tori used regular sugar in hers.
Okay.
So
the blueberry one is diabetic friendly, antioxidants, I'm assuming, obviously from the
yes,
blueberries.
yes,
So
yes.
very healthy. So which one should we try first, you guys?
I think we should try the blueberry one.
Okay. So here we go.
Cheers.
It's gonna be very watery.
So it smells very blueberry.
Mm-hmm. It definitely feels very dilute.
Very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job.
It does feel a little. It does seem like there's
Like
too much
a little
water.
too much water in there.
Yeah, I think.
We had only added half of the blueberries,
Only half blueberries were added.
and then we poured the rest into the big container.
No, because it was probably 3/4 of them. Because I dumped mine.
So we could so more blueberries could have been added.
Yeah.
Is what you're thinking? So Tori says more blueberries could have been added for sure. It's still very good. It's not a real strong flavor, but it's very good. It's not too sweet because sometimes when you're drinking something, it can be a little too sweet.
Exactly. And this is nice.
I think what I would probably do if we did this again, maybe back off by a cup or 2 of water, and then add in to taste. So it's not quite so. I mean, it's not bad. It's just.
No, it's actually very good.
It doesn't taste as blueberry as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little more that way.
So here's a thought: you could add some like the whipped cream vodka to it.
Always the answer.
Why do you do this when I'm drinking? Oh my gosh!
Scenario.
This was almost that situation where. Oh my gosh!
So good.
Ah!
That's actually very good, Tori. I like it a lot.
Oh my gosh! Don't say anything.
Okay, so now we're gonna go for
Lemon lime.
the lemon lime Tori's special. And I will say I've had this before. Tori's made before, and it's
Tori's very good at
amazing.
lemonade.
It's freshly squeezed.
Wow. Nice.
Oh,
Oh, that's real good. Okay, girls.
definitely my favorite.
So I was gonna say, out of these 2, what is your favorite?
Wow. I'm envisioning maybe just one of those tequila shots. with a couple little slices of jalapeno and a sprig of cilantro.
Do you want to head over to Steph and Dwayne's house
Do
afterwards?
it.
We could just do
You
that.
won't find cilantro there. There will be no cilantro at my house.
That is
Banned.
really good.
Tori, this is really, really good. I think this is better than the last batch you made.
I didn't add as much sugar,
So,
so it's more concentrate than it is.
if you want
Very
Tori's
good.
recipe,
I have
Very
different
good.
versions, too.
Tori has different versions because that's right. Because Tori does plain lemonade, she does lemon lime, she does lime orange, she does lemon lime orange, she does lemon orange,
Plain lime.
plain lime, plain orange. Well, but plain orange is. The thing is, orange will take over, so you don't need nearly as much orange as you do anything else.
No,
But
that's
lemon
a
lime is
win.
one of my favorites.
That- I
Don't
think so.
change it.
Okay, so we do this. Some ice. Tequila.
Oh no, maybe
You're
it's
ruining
Bingo
perfectly
Naked.
good lemonade.
Had one of those
Mm-mm.
pink lemonade. But
Mm.
how do you make pink lemonade?
Add strawberry.
Add You strawberry.
Ooh, we'll have to
And
have you do that
then-
next time.
Yeah. And then
Tori will
add-
become our bartender.
Yeah.
She's currently underage.
the
Hey,
mixologist.
Friends watching us. She must be in the car watching
Hi,
us.
Ren.
Ren and Kurt and Denise.
Hello, guys. Okay, so we're gonna
I'm
start.
Sherry Rich Johnson having problems with
If
it.
y'all are ready to become a quilt shop owner for the next half hour or so,
Did you
or
want the
longer.
ice cream?
Oh, I keep forgetting. There's more.
There's more food. But this was a double week. So, what we
The bags
decided.
are labeled. Like, this is the computer one.
Okay.
This is-
So,
We'll keep them in here.
I'll tell you what happened here. So, we were supposed to find Nabisco chocolate wafers. Can't find
They're the
Nabisco.
best.
I can't find
You've
them.
never had
I
them?
actually found a recipe
The
to
famous
make them.
wafers?
Uh-uh.
I actually looked it up. I could order a case for $96. I didn't know how
They're
much I was
worth
gonna
it.
love them.
I was gonna say that better be dang cookies.
So anyway, we punted. I decided last night that we were going to. Tori found some chocolate graham cracker, and she also found, what was the other one you found?
Vanilla wafers.
Vanilla wafers, yes. And then I ran out to Dollar General and picked up some Chips Ahoy cookies and
So here's what we're making. Here's what
Oreos.
they made. They made your own ice cream sandwiches with cookies.
Yes.
So that is
That's
a
what we're talking
recipe in the country register.
That is in the register. And one thing I would say is allow plenty of time and do what they said about making sure you have a plate in the freezer, so it's already cold, so that when you're putting the ice cream items in there, you make one, you stick it in the freezer. You make one, so your freezer is going to get a lot of work. But it is definitely a process, and you don't want to get your ice cream too melty.
Here's what Steph told me. You better love the people you make these for because it's tedious.
It is. I mean, they're cute and they're bite sized. And if you're only going to make, 6 or 7, that's fine. But I think I made 30 or 25 or something like that. It was like, because I had to do one of every flavor with one of every type of.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so you better love the
so-
people that you make them for.
Tori did not bring all of them, but she brought a couple of each kind. She brought 10.
Movie.
And I
So-
will say that I read this backwards and I thought it said Xanax for a second.
It looks
It
like
says vanilla.
Right? It's just, I don't know why my brain saw Xanax.
the V looks like an X.
Doesn't it? Okay, it's not just me.
This is they're called Kewpie dolls. So you can see that they were supposed to be on the wafers, but sometimes you gotta cut. So the question is, we have 5 or 6 different kinds of ice cream, 6 kinds of ice cream. We have vanilla chocolate chip cookie dough. We have peanut butter something or other.
Wow.
Is that the one with the caramel?
No, the caramel one is the cookie dough.
Okay, caramel one is the
So
cookie dough,
can
and
I
then there's
just try the one
strawberry.
that has the chocolate Oreo cookies?
The cookies
Yeah.
and cream.
It
that
depends
what
on
that
which
one
one you
Bags
want.
are labeled.
Okay, so
I'll
she
try-
wants an Oreo. Here's the peanut butter one with
Okay, I'll try that one.
And the outside one here, this is it's a wafer that is supposed to be like a Nutter Butter.
Oh,
And so here is,
chocolate
So
graham
I have-
cracker.
yeah, so we'll let you see.
I can see that this would be very labor intensive.
Yeah,
It's
and I'll
also
tell you,
melted
it's
a bit.
actually harder on the square ones than it is on the round ones.
Okay, so here's
definitely round is easier.
this is your peanut butter chocolatey ooey gooey. Oh, it's gonna melt.
Eat quickly.
See, now you're a politician
Yes.
and you're eating on
So
camera.
which one do you want?
I'll take this one.
Did you just call me Biden?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to try the vanilla wafers with strawberry.
That's really good.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, I did. I ended up with 2. I was a bonus. Oh, you know me.
Oh, it's very messy.
About there, one more.
Well, didn't you say that they were supposed to be like 1 by 100 or whatever?
How?
Well. That's real good.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to what?
If y'all could see Tori's face right now, she claims she is watching, but in her head she's going, "Oh my god!"
They're eating on camera.
Mm-hmm. And we've got Chris
Chris is handing out.
bringing us napkins and wet naps.
There you go. Well, she's the messiest one.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I did
Thank
not
you.
win as messiest.
Mm. Actually, that
Everybody
was
gets
really good. So I had the peanut butter with the Oreo cookie. What did you guys do with the Oreo cookie center? Did you scrape it out?
Well, it depends on which kind. What I did was I had 6 of them up with 6 different flavors,
Mm-hmm.
and I cut one side. So one side had all of the. I took a knife and I cut it, and one side had all the peanut butter,
Mhm.
and one side because it was a peanut butter Oreo cookie.
Oh, they have
So-
such things?
They did. That's what I found. So anyway, I cut up. So I had one side with it, and one side without. Did that for all 6 of them, and then mixed them. So because honestly, I did not want to have peanut butter with strawberry. So I said
That might be kind of good, actually.
That might.
I would have
Like
done
a
that.
peanut
Okay,
butter
I
and
wasn't
jelly
gonna-
sandwich, like that wafer one that I had.
I wasn't going to eat it on camera.
How'd you like yours?
Good. What was that? The dollar store with the wafer
Mm-hmm.
type thing?
Yeah.
What are they called? Do you remember?
It was a
My
nutter butter.
niece.
It was
It's a nutter
wafer.
butter wafer
Mhm.
cookie.
And I thought, oh, that might
Wow.
work better
Well,
than
they
the
had
other
peanut
stuff.
butter filling.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
peanut
because
butter
it was
filling, but
peanut butter filling, but then it was like
it was a
peanut
wafer.
butter cups in the ice cream. And
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so good
Winning.
combination. So
definite winning.
anyway, so there are a lot of these that you mix and match whatever you want. You can use whatever. I will tell you, the roundish ones were easier to do than the square ones.
As far as getting the peanut butter
As far as
the
And
when
you
get
gotta
the
have-
ice cream in, where you get the ice cream in there, and you can go around it to try and make it. You're supposed to be able to like roll it in something if you wanted to later on, like
like
cookies.
nuts or
Yeah.
sprinkles or something like
They
that.
recommended coffee grounds.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Coconut shreds.
and coconuts and things like that. But anyway, so you can. Sorry,
The
I'm watching
handoff.
things
You
right
need
now.
one of those little cookie dough scoopers so you can
Oh, yeah.
do
Like,
it
well,
easy, and then it'll scrape the inside. And
You could have used,
Yeah.
yeah.
that could have worked. I mean, I have that kind of stuff, but I honestly, I cut it because I thought, oh, I need it to be. They said 3/4 of an inch, so I'm cutting 3/4 of an inch. I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to get it? So I'm digging it. It was not a pretty sight, to say the least. And I'm not allowed to eat anything after a certain point in time, so I kept washing my hands after. Very hard
It
to
works.
do.
And now we had a delicious snack. Tori's over there munching on one, and she's liking it. I'm thinking.
Did you
Yeah,
like it?
she is.
Okay.
She is. So, guys,
So,
these are the
it's
Kewpie.
good, but it's definitely a little time consuming to make.
So make sure you make them for the ones that you love. Maybe if you're feeling magnanimous, you can make them for the ones that you don't love as much. But we love everybody, so make them for everybody. So, all right, guys,
Thank you.
time to become a cold shop owner. I keep on teasing you with it. I'm going to switch places with Miss Shelly, so she can be front and center.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Got it?
There you go.
oh,
So
Get all these things out of your way here.
normally what happens when Shelly comes in or when a lot of the other reps come in is that they sit on one side of the table and we sit on the other. And they bring in either fabric swatches or these fabric cards, and they literally start just, here's this.
Flipping it.
They will tell us about the line. They'll tell us about the patterns that come with the line. What else do you tell us about?
delivery dates, which
Delivery dates.
are another big headache for lots of shop owners now because of all of the backups and the hiccups in the supply chains. It is very difficult to get an actual date for when this fabric is going to show up at your door. So lots of our owners are getting buried in fabric that's been sitting in a warehouse where they don't have enough employees to roll the fabric and get it on the boats. It's sitting in ships waiting to get in on the ports. So it's just another wrinkle of all kinds of the fun that goes on to be a quilt shop owner.
Yes.
So aside from picking the fabric, which we're going to show you a bunch of the new releases from Benartex this evening, we're going to start out, and I'm just going to show you, I'll show you the cover. So this is a standard sample. Sometimes we have fabric, sometimes we have paper. So I'm just going to hold them up here so that hopefully you don't get too much of a glare. This one, as you can see, is from Shelly Faxvog. It's delivering for July or August. We got to have a buffer zone these days.
We forgot to tell them one thing though, didn't we?
What?
So this is number one that we're going to be showing you guys. And you holler at us either via private message or via on the comments here, which line you like, okay? So again, you guys are the shop owners for the evening. You tell us what you like, and that's going to help us narrow down what we're going to get, okay?
There's a lot of fabric out there, so you get a lot of choices.
And it can be hard.
And it can be really hard because you can't have it all.
Trust me, we tried. It doesn't work.
So this one is at home from Shelly Faxvog. It's delivering for July or August. Benartex will normally give the customers or the shop owners a project or a pattern to use with the line. This is a copy. Here, let's see here. Let's start.
You want us to hold it at all?
And holler if you can't hear us or if you can't see it, okay?
So as you can see on the bottom of the screen, there are a bunch of what look to be solid prints right here. I'll put it in the middle.
This way, right here.
Yep. So those are the new chalk prints. There's a couple up here also that may, oh, here, I'm backwards. This is the first time I've done anything Facebook Live. So sorry I'm a dork, everybody, but I'm new.
You're doing fabulous.
So these are all the different prints that would come with a line that you can pick and choose to make your quilts. And then they look on the back, they can see what kind of pre-cuts are available. And again, they have to pay attention to their budgets and when this is actually going to show up in their store so that they know, so that they don't get all of the stuff that they want all in 1 month because it gets hard to pay for in budget. So that is group number one from Shelly Faxvog called At Home. Group number two is English Autumn, and some of you will know Jim Shore. He has had cards and knickknacks and stuff in Hallmark, and this is his wife Jan Shore. And English Autumn is,
and can I point out something? I don't know if it's on this card, but a lot of times what Benartex does and what other companies do is that they, on the cards, they include what the new collection is. They also include some of the basics. Well, which is really handy for us as we're choosing, because then we're not having to look at a completely different color card or looking at other things. So
thank you for pointing that out. This is the free quilt pattern with this line called Cannonberry Square. And a few ideas with this one.
I'm gonna show them that. That's that dress I love.
Well, Eileen's going to be sewing more clothes. If you missed her shirt, this will be coming up, a new project.
She's going on to the next level.
That dress.
Okay.
I'll need to add sleeves because I don't like sleeveless, but it's still cute.
So these are all the different prints and all the different shades.
And this is called English Autumn.
This is English Autumn by Jan Shore, and this is collection number 2. And that one's also shipping for July and August. And then we have Kelly Ray Roberts as a new designer for Benartex. She has also had greeting cards, journals, home deck type stuff. And this I'll just show you first.
Oh,
is a panel.
oh goodness.
So they do get fabric, so they can feel the fabric and see what the quality of the fabric is.
Color saturation.
And the color, exactly. A lot of things.
Is this the designer from Sisters Oregon or from Oregon?
She is, I believe, from Oregon.
From Oregon.
Yes, you are correct, from Sisters Oregon. And she actually has quite a few different things out there. So this is her second collection with Benartex. The first one was Soul Shine, which was out in January. This one is Be the Light, shipping for July and August. And that is the quilt pattern and what they did with the panel.
I don't know where my finger's at. Can you put that up too?
Yes. And the other thing about Benartex fabric that Eileen is pointing out is under my finger here, you will see that Benartex, you will never find their fabrics in any of the big box stores. Benartex only sells to quilt shops. They do not sell to Michael's or to Walmart or to Hobby Lobby. They're very high quality. They want to be the quilt shop owners' go-to for fabric. That's why they also give the basics, which coordinate with their lines. Oh, and if I didn't say, this was group number 3 from Kelly Ray Roberts. This one is fun. This is actually, I probably kind of skip some of these panels, but just to give you an idea. This is glow in the dark fabric. So there are a few. There's a stripe there, and then the panel. And all of these fabrics will glow in the dark. So
How fun is that?
That is the panel. This is group number. And then these are the coordinates. Going the wrong way. There we go. With construction crew, and all of those pieces glow in the dark.
Does washing affect that?
No. And you can iron it also. That will not affect it either. World Cup. This is shipping for August and September, both men's and women's soccer. Get a lot of requests for stuff like that. This is the quilt pattern with this group. And this is a digitally done print. So you can see some of the grass pieces there. Sorry, trying to get them all on there. All right. So that is World Cup.
So World Cup. Is this a FIFA related line?
It does say football in it, so I don't think it says. I don't think it actually says FIFA, but it says soccer and football.
And now I must ask the question:
Yeah.
Is the men's more expensive than the women?
I won't go there.
Probably wise.
Okay. This is Cats and Quilts.
Okay, you guys, before she gets into this one, I'm going to ask you, have you ever seen any cat fabric in our shop?
Well,
I've been told I need to have cat fabric in our shop. So you tell me, would you like to see cat fabric in our shop?
Look at these pretty kitties.
They are kind of cute.
She is a new designer for Benartex also. These are all done with pencils.
They're done with what now?
Pencils?
Yep, she designs all of her, like some people do paints and watercolors and collage, and she uses colored pencils.
So that fabric, okay, so she's using colored pencils to draw out
her designs.
Ooh.
This is the quilt pattern with the cats and quilts, and then you can see the picture of maybe a little bit better of the panel with that one.
So this is really nice, you guys, as a shop owner. Not only do you get to see and feel the fabrics, but you also get to see the entire collection in one sitting rather than, like this is where you've got the panel and then all the other fabrics. You kind of have to flip through them. So you kind of have the best of both worlds. And I can say as a shop owner, this is my favorite kind of card because you actually have the fabric on the card, so you do get to feel it there.
And easy for me too.
Yeah.
Fabric weighs a lot. The one down part of the job is how heavy the bags are. Okay,
It's a
this
workout.
is again collection number 6, the cats and the quilts. Then we have a woolly garden, and these kind of go together. So like Eileen was talking about the basics that we have, this is the houndstooth that is going to be a new basic for Cheryl Haynes, who has been a designer with Benartex for a long, long time. So they're just kind of basics, blenders in the houndstooth print. These are going to be available in August or September.
Can you open this one back up? There's
Yes.
a really cute pattern on here. I just saw
Oh,
this right here. It's little bunnies, and their little ears are kind of hanging off of it. It's so cute. Very cute.
all right. So that is Cheryl Haynes' new basic line. And then she's got a woolly garden. And this is coming out also August, September. And more little rabbits here for quilt patterns. And the designers with Benartex will also, this is actually, I can point this out too. Down here is also another one of Cheryl Haynes' basics called Winter Wool. Winter wool is a cotton fabric that's made to look like wool, and everybody kind of just loved that basic, so they made it in a flannel as well.
So that's really nice because there's quite a few people are allergic to wool. They like the look of it, but they're actually allergic to it. So this is a great alternative for those folks.
Yes, and a lot of people who don't know how to deal with wool
That's true too.
and clean and wash wool, like me included. Learning the hard way, things you only do once. Okay, so the panel and some of the basics of the winter wool are on that card. And then we'll just move it along here. And again, this is collection number 7. And this one is for August or September. Okay, moving right along. Another designer is Jackie Robinson. She's been with Benartex quite a while. A lot of you sewers have seen her lines over the years. Blue and White Elegance. This one's shipping for September or October. And this is collection number 8. Quilt pattern there. And a graph of all the fabrics being used. Are we running out of time?
No,
Am I
you're
taking
good.
too long? All right.
You're just fine.
And here we go with the prints. Again, then Jackie Robinson, you'll see those kind of wavy prints at the bottom of the screen. Those are her wave texture basic prints that coordinate with her lines. And those also sell quite a bit in the wide backs.
I have to say, I love that wave texture. It is so cool.
Again, that's
I
number
was at
8.
Iowa Falls yesterday with my husband, and we actually bought some of the brown, the basic,
Yep.
and it's just so cool.
It's been a good seller for a long time.
Very nice.
Okay, then we have kind of a fun one on the farm for all of us Iowans. This is delivering for September or October. This is group number 9. And there's a quilt pattern here called Farm Life.
That's really cute. On point.
And you can kind of see all these
Oh, and you guys,
different novelty farm type fabrics.
flip back to that pattern. This pattern is much easier than what it might look like. Yes, it's on point, but the inner square is just a square of the fabric. So it's actually very simple. That's
A little bit of a cheat.
Yeah. I like
Okay,
that.
that's group number 9.
Sometimes cheating is necessary.
Well, they now have 108 panels where people are just taking the whole panel, quilting it, and binding it. Yeah, they're really cool. I think a couple other companies, we won't name, have them. Actually, I have one that's coming up in this group that does have a 108 panel in it. But that's kind of been a new trend I've been seeing. Okay, so this is Carla Gerard. She is another new designer with Benartex, and I don't know if you can see them all.
I love that you get 4 at a time.
Here. Oh, there we go.
Those are really beautiful.
Almost see it. We'll see it a little bit more. I open the sample up, but again, this is, what are we at? This is group number 10 for September and October. And she's a new designer. She's from Maine. She has been doing painting and selling her art on Etsy. And let's see here. Sorry, this way, making people dizzy. You can kind of see a little bit more of the...
That's a cool pattern too. Squares and flying geese.
That is a cool pattern. All right, so that is Carla Gerard, and this is shipping for September.
We have at least one vote for the animals.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Frolic. This is what I was talking about with the 108s. So this piece in the middle is actually a 108. This is from Amanda Murphy. She is the gal that designed the All Iowa Shop Hot Fabric. This is her new line, and Bloom is the 108 wide back, which all of this card all the way down here, these are all 108s. And so she just cut down the 108 into, I believe this is a 1.5 yard piece, and then quilted around it. And this group is shipping for October. This is group number 11. And you can kind of see the coordinating pieces with it. And kind of fun. But yeah, a lot of people are taking the 108s and they're just quilting them and binding them and calling it a day.
That's a good size quilt too.
Lift Off. This one's what they've done with it. The space travel is the free pattern there. And then we have all kinds of fun coordinates.
It's a little Super Mario Brothers like, I think.
That's what you said.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of, yes, it kind of does. Let's see. I don't think I'm getting this one pretty good. There we go.
So have fun, you guys, on this one. Have a little boy or girl, and you've got this quilt that you make, and then all of a sudden lights turn off and it glows in the dark.
You don't tell them ahead of time? It's sort of like a surprise.
It might creep them out at first, but they'll get used to it. You need to toughen them up anyway, so.
I never thought of glow in the dark as a way to toughen a child.
Okay, that one's Lift Off. That is group number 12. And moving right along, we have Ann Lauer, Hooked on Fish, with Grizzly Gulch Design. She's been with Benartex for a long time. She did Catitude and Doggone It and the Unicorns, and what else am I missing? But she has, this is her pattern, and this is the new line of fish now.
This is
turtles.
Fish.
This is turtles, right?
And turtles.
Okay.
But
turtles too?
This is Hooked on Fish, and this one is...
There are turtles on there. I see them.
Actually, I'm going to have to... I didn't number that one. So this is going to be number 14 because I missed this one. So Hooked on Fish is number 14. There are two panels. There are that panel and then the block panel. And all these fun coordinates. And that one is for October, November. And that, again, is number 14. We'll call that one. Then we have Fun in the Sun from Andy Metz. This one is number 13. So I'm goofing everybody up. This is delivering for November. And this
we wish
one,
we had sun.
Yeah.
yes. So there is a quilt pattern for this one. And then for all you new sewers out there that need a simpler project that you can just bang out on a Saturday morning, have some pillows.
Oh, is that a pennant?
And yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Margaritas. Uh-oh, we're in
Hey.
trouble again. All right. So here, oh, sorry, Stephanie.
You're good.
I'm going to spill your stuff.
I got a little on it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Who doesn't love
Flamingos.
flamingos with bonnets and sunglasses? So fun. So cute. So
Have you ever
summery.
been flamingoed?
No. Honestly, I have 2 plastic flamingos in my van right now.
So, side story. There
Why do you
is
say that?
like a kind of like a charity type thing that goes on. It used to happen back home in Washington State. I think it
We've
happens
said
here too.
they've done it happen.
Basically, what happens is like your youth group or your church or whatever that's trying to raise money, they come to your house at night and they put, I don't know, 30 flamingos, pink flamingos in your yard. And then a sign that says you've been flamingoed or whatever it says. If you would like the removal of them, you would need to pay a certain amount of dollars. If you would like them removed in a week, it's this much. Right now, it's this much, and so on. It's supposed to be like a donation type thing. But basically, you are stuck with 30 flamingos in your front yard for however long until you
don't get them starting it up
pay people to remove them. It's a bit mafia-like, really, but it's for a good cause usually. So
How to make money for school.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have 2 more, and these ones actually don't have cards. So these are the quilt patterns that, oh, sorry, I'm upside down. Here's the quilt pattern for Rebirth. This is from Sandra Sider. And let's see here. So there are a couple pieces to this one. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to peel these back here so you can kind of see the fabrics.
That's really cool looking.
Very stained glassy.
Yeah.
And the stripe. And then all these little coordinates here. And then we have these. Oops, missed. Orange.
And a lot of times, guys, I try to help the rep, like wrap these up or do something, and I always get it all screwed up, and they're just kind of like, just let me do it.
We all have our own techniques.
Well, they have a system to be able to get it
Stop
done
helping.
Stop helping. I know you want to help.
It's mostly getting things to fit, and there's certain ways you can fold things. Okay, and then we have the panel here. If I peel this back.
Sort of like somebody loading your dishwasher.
So we were chatting about this panel, and we thought that these would make great yo-yos. So cutting them out, you can make some yo-yos. You could do some coasters with them. You could do, a bunch of different like decor stuff, not necessarily quilting stuff with these.
Very crafty.
Yes. So there's a lot of potential with this guy, and it's so beautiful.
Now, are these?
This is number 15, you guys, and this is called Rebirth.
Now, are these like their blenders that go with it, or is that?
Actually, on this line, no. But anytime they do something like this, you have to wonder if they're just testing the waters to see, because they'll add new basics, but they add. All of the designers at Benartex will use other designers' basics, so they're all kind of working from the same color palette.
And I think what Steph is trying to say is she actually really likes that pattern. And is
you want more?
That there might be more of that.
Right?
I like those, yes.
Okay, this is the last one of the night. So this is Buzzworthy. That is a copy of the pattern there, and you could kind of see.
That what is that? That beehive. That's the word I'm looking for.
Well, it is a bee home.
Yeah, it looks like a Taj Mahal kind of beehive.
With metallic. So this is. Let's see here how much I can get on there.
This is actually really beautiful. It does have like a gold metallic to it.
And we really do need to save the bees.
We do need to save the bees. And it is very
the little
bright
crown.
yellow.
The queen and her crown.
Okay, so that is the panel. And this is a little harder to show because we don't have a card. But if we, let's see. Okay, yep, you hold there. So this is another coordinate. There's not a stripe under there. And then we've got the flowers and the bees. And I'm sure you can't really get, but these are all metallic enhanced.
You guys, this is really pretty.
Peeking over the top, is that what you're?
Okay, so that is in the black.
I feel like
this one's cool. I like
Steph, I feel like maybe this could be a block of the month.
Ooh.
Now the other thing we did miss here, let me flip this around because this is kind of an interesting print for maybe another one of Eileen's upcoming apparel shows. She could do a skirt because this is kind of a border print.
No.
Okay, a sundress.
Oh.
Slam me in the
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
Well, she just got it in before we could say it for her.
If you didn't hear her, she just made fun of my shortness.
You and I are the same height,
Therefore, she's making fun of herself.
but I don't wear skirts.
But yeah, oh my gosh,
We can make pants out of you.
Can we do like a apparel of the month?
Yes, we
Wouldn't that
definitely
be cool?
can.
Hey
Okay.
guys, wait, sorry. What do you guys think of like an apparel of the month thing, like a block of the month kind of thing, but instead it's like an apparel project of the month?
So long as it starts out easy.
Yes.
Like your top was like doable, or
Right.
a skirt or something that's not.
It's called Quilter's Expansion.
Now this is
Learning
the
new
same. Sorry, I didn't mean to
That's
interrupt
okay.
you, Stephanie.
You're
This is the other border print, but in the yellow.
That's really pretty too.
So yeah, that would make kind of a cool sundress. Curtains, tablecloths.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna have you guys hold these again, and I'll just flip through quick.
This also works really well if you're an Iowa fan.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to interject a little something here, guys. You see there's two colorways. There's a light and a dark. This is where it gets sometimes very difficult for shop owners because we have to decide from which collection are we going to choose what. Do we, like, my brain is going, I love it all. I want it all. Could I use it in a block of the month, which would typically mean I would get the whole collection like we did for our first block of the month that we did? Or what do I get and what do I not get?
Exactly.
So this is where life gets real tough.
And this is where we have to try and read your minds.
Right. Because we want to get
But
what
not
you guys
tonight.
want.
You're
You're
gonna tell
helping
us.
I
That's
hope you've been keeping track of all your numbers.
so
Okay.
that's really why we are doing this. So you guys can tell us what you want so we don't have to guess.
So that is buzzworthy, and that one ships for what is this, September?
Is that number 16?
And I think that is
Yeah, this is number
13.
16 because that was 14.
16.
15 and 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we made it.
We did.
We did it.
So
Okay,
now I'm going to
so-
tell you guys really what happened. So she actually did it very nice, and she usually does it very nice when it's just us.
She's a nice person.
But typically what happens is that we lay out all the cards on the table.
Table.
And then
We
we stack it all
and then
up.
we stack. I bury them, and then we work our way down.
And then
Because this is one company that you just saw. Keep that in mind.
And you have what, 4, 5, 6,
I have
7, 12?
I have 6. Some reps have 12. We all are different.
Right.
But
and what's a nice thing too is sometimes when she calls and say, hey, I'm gonna be in the area, are you gonna be available? I said yes, but I'm only looking for this. And so she'll weed through what she has and then she'll pull specifically. Because obviously, like we said earlier, we can't buy everything. We can't have everything in the shop. So sometimes we have to whittle it down. I only need blenders right now. I only need blacks and whites right now. Or I'm looking for a new block of the month. So here's, So literally, she starts picking the cards up, and if I want something off of that, I'll holler stop or just, okay.
She screams.
And then she's usually got little clippies or little post-its, so clip, 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 clip. And then she's writing it down as we go, and then if it's something that we don't want, she just picks the card up or whatever and puts it off to the side. So I mean, the process can go fairly quick.
well,
it still takes a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Well, and
definitely
the
a
more
process.
that you have, the longer it takes. And not all companies put out their stuff at the same time.
Right.
So for us, we have to kind of juggle too, because if you haven't noticed, gas is like crazily priced.
Yeah.
So when you're driving store to store, you try and like hit people and not take their whole day up, but see them often enough where you don't have to like show them mountains of fabric.
Right.
So
Right.
anyways, this is just one company, so you can imagine how long it would take if you had to sit and go through another 5 companies on top of that and then make your decisions from there.
Okay, so far we have votes. We have some votes coming in.
Ooh, I
Good.
can't wait to hear.
So we have a vote for the animals, and I didn't get the number on that one. But that was the farm animals, I believe, that were out there.
On the farm.
And then we also have number 11 and 15. So 15 was
15, I think,
this was 16, I think. So 15 was No, 15 was not the beat.
We'll go back through and write them down, and we'll rewatch this. You guys, we're
And-
gonna leave the voting out for a week, if that's okay. So
Yeah.
we'll leave it out for a week. We'll see what you guys like, and then Steph and I will then narrow down the collection from there to decide from each collection what are we gonna get. So 1 week, keep your votes going, and I'll keep on posting it, and that way you guys remember to watch this. And I'll probably even grab the pictures from Benartex website with the numbers, like
Just
like,
as a reminder.
As a reminder, yeah. So of the cards or something, and then that way you guys can see. Oh, okay, that's what that is, and then we can actually. It would be even cool if I timestamped all these on the video. Yeah, we'll make it easy for you guys. So
We'll let her
Maybe.
do that because I'm certainly not going to be part of that.
so.
And for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah.
And I'm done. So you guys, this is just a little sneak peek behind the scenes of what it's like to be a shop owner. And I must say that when we first started, this was a very daunting experience.
Well, and it was
I
happening in
can
the
only
house.
imagine.
Right. We weren't even open yet. We were seeing reps in the house. And I must say, Lori from Robert Kaufman and Free Spirit, she was our very first rep, and she was such a sweetheart, and I will forever be grateful for her because she basically warmed her toes into it rather than whoosh.
Because it is sort of a whoosh.
Yeah.
Easy to get overwhelmed. There's a lot of
there was a
fabric
lot
out
of
there.
Which is awesome because as you guys are shop hopping, you'll notice very few stores have everything identical. There might be some repeats in different stores, but there are so much, as you can see, fabric out there that it's very easy for all these different shops to have different things, and that's what makes shop hop fun.
And that way we don't have to have a 30,000 bolt store where you get lost.
Correct.
Although those are sometimes fun too.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
but if you're
That's
trying
true.
to do a shop hop, you go in and you never, it's sort of like
True.
lost in Never Never Land.
Angry husband land.
Angry husband land. Angry husband land. So
Yes.
you guys, what else do we have? So thank you so much, Shelly, for
Thanks
visiting
for
us.
having me.
Yes.
I always have fun seeing you
And
guys.
this was actually Shelly's idea. She's like, hey, can I come onto your Facebook Live and we'll show them some fabrics? And
More
give them-"
eyeballs
actually a good
on
idea.
fabric is always good.
So this was fantastic.
But it's always fun to get, and now it's nice to actually see what you guys have to say about this too.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a little bit less guesswork for us. It's making our job a little bit easier.
And that's just it too. You're the ultimate end buyer out
Yeah.
there. So put your 2 cents in and let's see what you end up
Yeah,
with.
let's get your votes. Before we go too much, I do want to mention we still have our thread on sale. Buy one get one half price, and good until it's gone. We're getting down there. I think we have a little few. I think we're under 30 now. So number of schools remaining. So
Let's
Still
just
available.
say that it might get to the point where we start throwing at you if you leave without it. It's great. It's great thread. We're just moving in a different direction for thread, so we're just
Yeah, it
trying
is
to
good.
downsize that.
and I mean, it doesn't
So-
matter what color you're using if you're piecing,
Correct.
and it's
Well,
great for piecing. Well,
uh,
if I'm sewing, it doesn't matter what color I'm using.
so, anyways,
Just
guys.
over there.
So yeah, get your thread when you come in here. Buy one get one half off for sure. So, hey.
So, and we don't know what we're doing next time.
We don't.
So,
Yeah. Do you have any ideas, Shelly?
Updating on what
Updating.
they're picking.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So like a week from now, so we can kind of we can do some updates on the winners
yes.
of 2 nights free for all. So that would be a good thing to do.
Hey, let's do Clothworks next week. Or
Do you
let's
want
do
to?
in the beginning.
Shelly will just keep coming.
I'll just keep
You
coming
can just stay
back.
with us.
Swinging through town.
Hey, we're doing a barbecue on Saturday. You want to come?
Hey, yeah. I say we head down to the country thing right now.
Jesse and Candy, we're on our way.
Look
So,
out.
So,
We got lemonade.
We've got lemonade in hand.
lemonade
We're
or
ready.
Something.
This is like Vegas. We can travel with open bottles, right? Or walk with open bottle.
Well, yeah.
I think you can
And it's
walk.
almost like Vegas isn't that far away because in Vegas you
It's
feel
just
like
like
it's
right
just
down
a
there.
block and you just,
Oh gosh.
It's like 3
and then
blocks
it's
that
like
way.
45 minutes.
Is it like
Yeah,
3 or
you're
4
walking.
blocks that way? It's not very far.
No, it's not that far.
After 2 tequilas.
We'll be good.
Yep.
We'll be good.
Yep.
Anyway.
All right, guys. So thanks so much for hanging out with the best quilt shop owners in Story City.
And Shelly.
Yeah.
And
Give
we'll
us
see
your
you
2
next week.
cents.
We'll see you next week. Same so time, same so place.
Bye, guys. Oh, as she's handing me end of live video.